So far today, we've got Ben Hogan, Mo Norman, and Bryson DeChambeau helping you, along with the Golfing Machine book, Gormanator. Do a couple of the 2 o'clock releasers with the noise. Foot back still, get away from the ball. Yep. Hover the club, do the dial. Yeah. Now start to swing like the ball's back there and loose your arms and make the noise over here. Okay. More noise back here. Okay, so put the club further back here. Yep, now make the noise here. That's where, yeah, that's where the ball is essentially.
Yeah.
Coming from the inside, boom. You can relax and just start to, okay, here we go. Up to the ball, yep. Left knee bracing back, here we go. Release that club. Wow, that's called a shrimp hook. Different, right?
Maybe releasing it too early?
Well, that was one that went insanely like that. They were all like, wow, that's a relief. That's cool.
Yeah.
Arms got to go like the ball player, right? Like this. Just. Yeah, and the platform stable. Yeah, there you go. Now, even though you top that, it's going this way. Like talking about those little decal markers for the ping. Look like little fish gills or whatever, dragon things. Okay, so are they the same space apart from the toe or the heel? Or are they tighter on the toe and wider?
Tighter on the toe.
Tighter on the toe. Is the cavity here dead center of the club head, or is it towards the shaft?
The shaft, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess why the manufacturers do that? Because the world slices, so they want people to hit on the heel to close the face.
I don't want to do that.
They all do that.
Yeah.
That's why you put your fins out. You put your ball on these guys.
Yeah, I see. Because the center is actually
The center is probably right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I just put a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Right foot back further. Pull the left knee straighter and move your hips behind your heels more. Yeah. All kinds of different angles, right? Got the foot back. Got that baby on the edge here. Hands a little bit higher like Bryson, right? Yep. And the locking of that leg, pulling that hamstring back. All kinds of alignments of your body to keep it stable. What?
All right.
Yeah, you know what? And you'd want to see it, just to see what does that looks like. You know, your other alignment looks like a good player also.
Right.
But when you could really say that your leg work, the way you've got it propped up like this, is more Hogan-esque. He always looked braced.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And most tour players, you know, you see them and they look braced in their haunches and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so what we're talking about is like a bunch of really cool things to get the center of the face and then ultimately squaring the face up.
Yeah.
And so since you're a baseball player and I was a baseball player, it's like ball players always look like, you know, here.
Yeah.
This leg pulled back, right?
Right.
And the center of gravity of my hips is like back here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? But when you're firing your leg this way, it's moving stuff up front, and then the arms kind of can't find their spot coming in.
It needs to go that way.
It's right. Yeah. It's right. So by us splitting the legs in this, I like this drill because it's like two ways better. It helps the arms release and swing if you focus on that, but it also keeps the hips between your heels.
Yeah.
You know, back. Right? So where we started with you was doing this, but notice that when I did mine as well, we compared them, you could see that knee was here, and I said, no, lock that thing back like you see a ball player hitting.
Yeah.
And then it became, once you feel locked in there, we started hitting the center of the face, but the face was a little bit open. Then I went into the Mo Norman thing where you used to put the club 12 inches behind that he'd hit, gives you just a touch more time to square up, and also the idea that releasing early. Yeah. And like you said, releasing early, and then I helped define how you would go about practicing that with noise back here.
Yeah.
The 12 o'clock is here, 1, 2, hover over here, and there it is. Now that noise is over here. So viewers need to understand that this gentleman here was hitting on the shaft with the face wide open, and now we're hitting him solid and got center of the face and got the feel of squaring it up. Didn't take long, but we weaved through a few things and we're having good success and fun too. Watching that ball like that, geez whiz, right? Moving these joints and center of gravities around, just going, okay, what does this do? Well, come from that inside, easy. Play that all day.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, man. When you were rolling in the Tesla today, did you feel like this was going to be happening?
No, I did not.
I know.
It's a Rivian, by the way.
So, you know, before, and also we were talking about Bryson, right? The problem solver, the dude, right?
Yeah.
The Golfing Machine book. I actually brought it today. Hold on one sec. This is the book, the Golfing Machine book, which we're kind of doing some of this today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, everything's kind of defined in here, grip types and how they match up with certain releases. And Bryson was brought up on this book. And so that's why mechanically he does everything in his game to hedge his bet on winning tournaments and hitting great shots. I think you just get awareness of where your stuff is, right? Yeah. For both irons and woods, that you should feel like dropping that foot back, because that dropping of the foot gives you the feeling of keeping your hips in their GPS coordinate.
Yeah.
But you could remember when we did the video, you could see when I drew that line on your rear, man, you were right on it. But on the return flight, your knee would kick up this way, and the hip pops out, and then the arms go for, you know.
Right, so I need to kind of stabilize it.
That's why we're doing that. I play this way. My foot's always back.
Yeah.
A little guy named Ben Hogan did it too. So, yeah. Wow. Tight little draw.
I mean, it wasn't too high, but
penetrating. Definitely hit center of face.
not a lot of lost energy.
Not at all. The ball was curving a little bit to the left. I mean, that's what's called a tight draw. The guys on the... Everybody wants that shot.
And this.
Yes. And what is that good for? That's radial extension maxed out. Away from the heel.
Like
there you go. Now you have this angle here that can come out.
Right.
Because if you're this way and I just lift the whole package up, you can see how there's... So now you're taking that out too. We got so far today, we got Ben Hogan, Mo Norman, and Bryson DeChambeau helping you, along with the Golfing Machine book. Hey, you guys should check this stuff out. Hit that link at the end, the video here. It'll take you to a site, has all these videos on what we're doing today. How was that, boss?
Pretty good.
Yeah, man. Got through the fence. What?
What's the fence there?
245s, 50.
I feel like I'm not really even fully...
Like giving it all? So
I'm not using...
Like when you use everything you can, the guys on the tour that hit it like forever, they're transferring whatever they're doing here all the way out to the club head.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it has to go. So you might be going to using more, but it doesn't transfer out.
Right, it's not.
But I know you know, I know you can hit the crap out of it. Now you're maxing out the transfer, because that's all you got. If I'm this way, I can't use my body to really hit it.
Right.
I've stored it up, and then I'm going to let the arms kind of do their thing as they should. The power accumulators should go, right? And it's uncocking, throwing, rolling, you know, firing. That's the releasing part, and that's able to happen because you've locked in the lower body where it can't provide assistance for power, really.
Right.
Except for transfer, power transfer. That is the Golfing Machine. You having some difficulties with your game? Did you know that there's 3 major league systems that are used on the tour today? In the playing conditions, you can change on the spot if you know these systems. Just click the link below to drastically improve your game and take you to another level, just like a tour player. All right, we'll see you on the other side.